Hey K-drama fam! Welcome back to the channel, where we dive into the heart-pounding, tear-jerking world of Hallyu gossip. Today we're tackling a rumor that's got fans clutching their tissues. Song Joong-ki reportedly breaking down in tears over news that Lee Minho and Song Hye-kyo are married for life. Can you imagine the drama? The Vincenzo star, emotional over his ex-wife Song Hye-kyo tying the knot with Boys Over Flowers heartthrob Lee Minho? It's the kind of story that feels ripped from a K-drama script. Grab your snacks, hit that like button, and subscribe if you're new here. Let's get into it with some interactive fun to keep you hooked. Let's start with the stars because Song Joong-ki, Song Hye-kyo, and Lee Minho are the holy trinity of K-drama stardom. Song Joong-ki, born September 19, 1985, in Daejeon, South Korea, is a global icon who skyrocketed to fame as Captain Yoo Si-jin in Descendants of the Sun. His boyish charm and intense acting chops shown in Vincenzo, Arthdal Chronicles, and Space Sweepers. His upcoming romantic melodrama My Youth with Chun Woo-hee, set to release in September 2025, has fans buzzing about his return to romance after gritty roles. Off-screen, his personal life has been under a microscope, especially his 2017 marriage to Song Hye-kyo and their 2019 divorce, which sparked rumors of infidelity and drama. He's now happily married to Katie Louise Saunders, welcoming a son in 2023 and a daughter in 2024, but his friendship with Yoo Jae-suk has reportedly grown awkward post-marriage, showing how his private life stays in the spotlight. Song Hye-kyo, born November 22, 1981, is the queen of emotional depth. Starting as a model, she rose to fame with Autumn in My Heart in 2000, followed by Full House with Rain and Descendants of the Sun with Song Joong-ki. Her role in The Gloria's Moon Dong-eun earned her a daesang and global acclaim, and she's now filming Slowly and Intensely with Gong-yoo, a gritty Netflix drama set in 1960s and 1980s Korea. Her personal life, especially her marriage to Song Joong-ki and their divorce, has fueled endless speculation, with unconfirmed rumors linking her to Hyun Bin, Park Bo-gum, and even Lee Min-ho. She's reportedly single as of 2025, focusing on her career, but fans can't stop dreaming of her in a real-life romance. Lee Min-ho, born June 22, 1987, in Seoul, is the ultimate Hallyu heartthrob. His role as Gu Junpyo in Boys Over Flowers made him a global star, followed by City Hunter, The Heirs with Park Shin-hye, The Legend of the Blue Sea with Jeon Ji-hyun, and Pachinko. His latest film, Omniscient Reader, The Prophecy, hits theaters July 26, 2025, and he's been open about the pressures of fame, saying, "I could fall at any moment." His emotional tribute to his dog Choco, who passed away in July 2025 after 16 years, had fans crying alongside him. Despite dating rumors with Park Min-young, Suzy, and Kim Go-eun, he's single with no confirmed wife or marriage, debunking claims like a magical wedding with Song Hye-kyo. Now, let's get to the rumor that's got everyone emotional. Song Joong-ki shedding tears over Lee Min-ho and Song Hye-kyo being married for life. Imagine Song Joong-ki, the stoic Vincenzo star, reacting with raw emotion to news of his ex-wife Song Hye-kyo walking down the aisle with Lee Min-ho, another K-drama legend. Fans are picturing a heartfelt interview, a tearful social media post, or even a private moment caught on camera, with captions flooding X and TikTok like, "Joong-ki's heart is breaking," or "Song Song Forever." The idea of these three icons in a love triangle is pure K-drama gold, but here's the reality check. There's no evidence of this. I dug through news sites like KBI Zoom, Sumpi, and the Indian Express, fan forums and social media, and found no reports of Song Joong-ki reacting to a marriage between Lee Min-ho and Song Hye-kyo. More crucially, there's no proof Lee Min-ho and Song Hye-kyo are married, period. A 2024 viral video claiming they'd wed was debunked as completely unfounded, and recent sources confirm both are single. So where did this rumor come from? Let's break it down. Song Hye-kyo and Lee Min-ho have never worked together, but their shared Hallyu status and a 2022 Fendi fashion show appearance in New York, where they sat side by side, sparked dating rumors. Lee Min-ho has called Song Hye-kyo his ideal type since 2009, praising her Full House role and mature aura in interviews, like one with Vogue Girl. He reiterated this in 2011, saying he'd be nervous to work with her but would love the chance. This admiration, combined with their single status, has fans crafting fantasies, like a megastical wedding mentioned on esc-toronto.com. The Song Joong-ki angle likely stems from his high-profile divorce from Song Hye-kyo, which was marred by rumors of infidelity and her claim she learned of the divorce filing on TV. Fans still ship the Song Song couple, so imagining Joong-ki reacting emotionally to Hye-kyo moving on with Lee Min-ho feels like a natural extension of that drama. Let's make this interactive. In the comments, tell us, if Song Joong-ki really reacted to Lee Min-ho and Song Hye-kyo's marriage, what do you think he'd say? A heartfelt wish for their happiness? A subtle throwback to his Descendants of the Sun days? Or maybe a cryptic, emotional post? Write a line or two as if you're Song Joong-ki, and we'll pin our favorite response. Bonus points for capturing his classy vibe. Why is this rumor so gripping? It's peak K-drama energy. Song Joong-ki's emotional roles, like his tender moments in My Youth or Vincenzo, make fans imagine him as a sensitive soul who'd be shaken by his ex's new love. Song Hye-kyo's the glory vulnerability and Lee Min-ho's protective city hunter persona create a perfect love triangle narrative. The married for life idea taps into K-drama tropes of eternal devotion, like in Crash Landing on You. Plus, Song Joong-ki's divorce drama, rumors of infidelity, public scrutiny, and his frustration over ridiculous claims about his wife Katie, keeps his emotional life in focus. Fans are projecting their hopes for a Song reunion or a dramatic twist involving Lee Min-ho. Let's dive into their personal lives to see if this holds water. Song Joong-ki's marriage to Song Hye-kyo in October 2017 was a fairy tale, with a lavish soul ceremony after their descendants of the sun chemistry. But by July 2019, they divorced, citing differences in personality. Rumors swirled, with some blaming Song Joong-ki for infidelity or even linking Song Hye-kyo to Park Bo-gum, her Encounter co-star, though these were never confirmed. Joong-ki remarried Katie Louise Saunders, and they're raising 2 kids. But his friendship with Yoo Jae-suk grew awkward post-marriage, hinting at his private life's complexities. Song Hye-kyo, meanwhile, is single, with past romances including Hyun-bin 2009 to 2011, and unverified links to Lee Byung-hun and Park Bo-gum. Rumors of her with Lee Min-ho, like those on Koinwa.com, lack confirmation. Lee Min-ho's dating history includes Park Min-young's Suzy 2015 to 2017, and Kim Go-eun, but he's single, with no marriage to Song Hye-kyo. The lack of evidence for their marriage or Joong-ki's reaction makes this a fan-driven story. Here's another interactive challenge. If Lee Min-ho and Song Hye-kyo were married in a K-drama, what would their wedding scene look like? A grand soul ceremony like Song's? A quiet beach vow exchange? Describe the vibe, their outfits, and who'd be in the bridal party? Maybe Park Shin-hye or Gong-yoo? Drop your dream scene in the comments, and let's see who nails the K-drama aesthetic. The rumor's emotional weight comes from the fandom's passion. K-drama fans are storytellers, creating fan edits on TikTok, fanfiction on Wattpad, and X posts with hashtags like hashtag Song Hye-kyo Minho. Their 2022 Fendi show moment, dubbed a visual explosion by Korea Boo, fueled dating speculation, especially after Lee Min-ho's ideal type comments. A GulfNews.com article listed them among dream K-drama pairings, alongside Hyun-bin and Song Hye-kyo or Lee Min-ho and Park Min-young, noting their chemistry with past co-stars. The married for life narrative likely grew from similar fantasies, like a debunked 2024 video claiming their wedding. Song Joong-ki's emotional reaction is a fan projection, fueled by his divorce drama and Song nostalgia. Let's address a misconception. Some sources like Emissary.io falsely claim Song Hye-kyo and Lee Min-ho starred together in The Inheritance, confusing it with The Heirs. Song Hye-kyo wasn't in The Heirs, which starred Lee Min-ho and Park Shin-hye. This mix-up shows how rumors distort facts, blending their real-life appeal with fictional narratives. Their actual interactions are limited to events like the Fendi show, where they were professional, not romantic. Song Joong-ki's lack of public reaction to such rumors aligns with his frustration over past scrutiny, as seen in his anger over ridiculous claims about Katie. Time for more fun. In the comments, imagine you're writing Song Hye-kyo's vows to Lee Min-ho in this fictional marriage. Would she reference their Hallyu legacy, promise to support his dreams, or keep it sweet and simple? Write a line or two and we'll shout out the most romantic ones in our next video. The cultural context is key. In South Korea, celebrity rumors are a national pastime, but they come with intense pressure. Song Hye-kyo faced backlash in 2014 for tax evasion allegations. She apologized, and was unfairly blamed by some for Lee Min-ho's 2017 split with Suzy due to his ideal type comments. Song Joong-ki dealt with divorce rumors and scrutiny over his remarriage. Lee Min-ho has been criticized for accepting lavish fan gifts, with netizens urging donations instead. This scrutiny makes stars cautious, and their agencies would likely address a marriage or emotional reaction. The silence from all 3 camps suggests this is fan-driven, not factual. Another interactive moment. If Song Joong-ki reacted in a K-drama to this marriage, what song would play during his emotional scene? A tearjerker like Every Time from Descendants of the Sun? A classic like My Destiny from My Love from the Star? Comment your soundtrack pick, and let's build the perfect cinematic moment. Why does this rumor resonate? It's a love triangle straight out of a K-drama. Song Joong-ki's emotional roles, Song Hye-kyo's vulnerable characters, and Lee Min-ho's heroic personas create a narrative fans can't resist. The married for life idea evokes Crash Landing on You style devotion, while Joong-ki's tears tap into Song fans' lingering hopes. But with no marriage or reaction confirmed, it's all speculation, amplified by social media and fan creativity. Their real-life stories, Joong-ki's family life, Hye-kyo's career focus, and Minho's single status, don't support the rumor, but they keep fans dreaming. One more interactive challenge. If these 3 were in a K-drama love triangle, who would you root for? Song Joong-ki or Lee Min-ho, to win Song Hye-kyo's heart? And what would the drama's title be? Drop your pick and title below, and we'll pick the best for a shout-out.